pronounce it Nika?
Yeah.
Hi, Nika. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. We're so excited to have you on KAPWA Talk today. We were showing off and just talking about how we had a plate of the goodies.
Someone is already asking, pahingi tita. Oh no. No, I'm not sharing.
Yeah, so we were saying, like, I took little bites of it, but we were going to be like eating some live and talking about it too with you so that you can kind of explain it. But she said Tita was saying that her daughter had stolen some cookies already, stole the cookies from the cookie jar. So thanks for everybody for joining in. We have Nika here today from Nika's Mad Sweets. And we're excited to have you today. Can you share a little bit about yourself, Nika, and kind of like what started the whole sweets and treats and all that?
Can I ask something first before she shares something?
Yeah, go ahead.
How does it feel to be at the Good Day show?
It was pretty exciting. Yeah, I was really nervous.
Yeah, you're like, this is my first live. I've never done a live.
Exactly.
But it's just like we're just like talking, hanging out, eating cookies.
Yeah.
That was good.
So yeah, can you tell a little bit about your story and how your business came about, and share with our audience a little bit about yourself?
So originally I'm from San Diego, California. I was born and raised there, and then we moved here to Stockton about 7-8 months, or actually, sorry, it's October. No, it's September now. So about 9 months ago, and I was actually working as a pastry chef at a casino in San Diego, and so it was just like, you know, I decided to, when we moved here, to just start my business and kind of get back to my roots and to why I love doing what I do, which is baking, and then kind of just remembering just like stuff I grew up on as a kid and whatnot. And then up here, it's kind of hard to get like Filipino desserts, so that's kind of nice.
That's awesome. Did you grow up in the California area?
Yeah, mostly
Awesome.
mostly in Southern California. Yeah.
Okay, and then where is your like family from in the Philippines?
So my dad's from I believe Lubao in Pampanga, and then my
Okay.
mom is from Hermosa in Bataan.
Cool. My wife's from Pampanga, so McKinney.
Nice.
I know their language sometimes it's still so hard to understand. So when did your business actually like start? I know you said you were a pastry chef and you've been doing that. And when did you start your own?
I actually started it back in, I want to say March of this year, so it's pretty new, still in the baby stages.
Gotcha. I feel like a lot of people that we've been meeting, it's like it either happened like because of the pandemic or like starting off something new. And how's it been going?
It's been going. Sorry, it's been going pretty good. Yeah, in the beginning it was kind of slow, but it's actually picked up a lot, and then gotten good reviews from everything that I've made so far.
Awesome.
Yes,
Well,
especially if you're in a TV show, Good Day, you must be doing great.
Yeah, you're on Good Day Sacramento, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Were you able to? That's awesome that you got that platform to share about your goods and a little bit about your culture.
Oh yeah. So we went on. I went on there, and then I kind of just displayed different things that I make, like our matcha Oreo blondie. I think one of the desserts I made was the ube cake with the ube whipped cream.
Awesome. I knew when I opened the box, I could smell a whiff of the durian.
Yeah.
But it was good. Like that was one that I actually finished because it was really good. It was the Durian Mochi. So Tita, do you want to try that? You have that? You can show everybody the Durian Mochi. We're going to go through each of your goods, and if you want to talk a little bit about it, that would be awesome. Just a little activity tonight.
I'm thinking about this. Somebody took a bite of this.
Same, Tita. Your daughter and my wife.
So took a bite of this. So is yours the same thing too?
Yes, we have the same thing, so we could try at the same time. The only one that that's gone. That's
but
the
did
durian.
somebody bite it? Mine.
That's not the durian one though. Do you have the durian?
I
It's
want
like
to
a
taste
cake.
this. I want this one first because
You want this one first? Okay.
I ate it.
So this is pandan funfetti. So we're gonna try that. Can you talk a little bit, Nika, about the funfetti pandan?
Sure. I actually created the pandan funfetti, kind of geared more towards kids because at the time we were doing an event called El Dia de los not Muertos, sorry, Niños back in April, and it was geared towards kind of bringing the kids in the community together. So I was like, okay, let's bring one of my favorite Filipino flavors, which is pandan and funfetti, and like bring them together. So so far it's been a really good hit. So for
Awesome,
kids
yeah.
and kids at
Oh
heart.
my god!
Yeah, the
this
kids
is
always
really
love
good.
the sprinkles, and you can taste like that pandan cookie. It's so good. I know it
This
has
is
like
really good. This
the
is
rainbow
me.
sprinkles and the pandan. You can really taste it in the cookie.
This is me. Well, where I came from, with this, and I have like those chocolate milk or something, and I'm gonna dip it. It will be really so good with that. Even with coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds
Coffee,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I also have your
It's
I'm gonna
good.
move on. Tita's gonna finish the whole cookie.
It's
What
a
I
good.
really love about Nika's like business is that she incorporates also like vegan options. You know, from our ASMR episodes, we love vegans and we love vegetarians. So, can you talk a little bit about the vegan ube crinkle and how you make that and how it's vegan?
Yeah. So the vegan ube crinkle is actually one of our best sellers also, and it all started because I wanted to give everybody a different option no matter what their diet was.
Mm-hmm.
So it's vegan because I don't use any animal byproducts. So I use vegan butter, which is mostly
Oh,
oil based, and
oh,
then
good.
soy milk. Thank you. And then I also make my own vegan ube halaya, so that way I can control all the ingredients.
Are you
Cool.
doing
So,
this for like this is the only thing? This is your business, really? You don't have anything on the side? This is it?
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this is it.
god!
this is it. It's awesome. And they have a lot of like in California, which is great. They have a lot of you do pop-up events, right? And you go to little
Yeah.
pop-ups. Can you you have one coming up you want to shout out or the one that you had previously?
Oh yeah. So this every Friday we're at the Whimsy Market on Miracle Mile here in Stockton from 5 to
Uh-huh.
9. So this Friday we're having a zodiac theme. So we're gonna have some galaxy decorated ube mochi donuts
Mhm.
and what I call a Milky Way chocolate pudding. So it's a chocolate pudding with a miso caramel sauce on top with whipped cream
Mhm.
and chocolate creams.
Yeah, I love your design work for your business. It's really awesome because
Thank
it
you.
has kind of like that galaxy theme. But I know you don't
I'm so
strictly stick
sorry.
to
I'm not listening to you guys anymore. I'm just eating. This is so good.
Thank you.
yeah, the
This is
vegan
really
one
so
is
good.
really good. I wouldn't even think it was vegan because the way it tastes, it's so rich and
This does
yeah,
not taste like vegan. No, it's
yeah.
not.
Like
It's like the
she
real
makes
thing.
the ube halaya jam like from scratch, so I could tell like when I had it, it's so fresh and every people are saying they want to fly to California to try your goods, but she does ship, so um, yeah. But this one is really good, and I know you also not only focus on like Filipino, you do different kind of desserts as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on a second. I have a question. What is this half ube and half what?
Oh, coconut.
A coconut.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh my
we'll
gosh,
move
this
on to
is
that
so
one, the
good.
ube coconut swirl.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not vegan though, right?
No.
Okay. So yeah, anybody that is vegan or gluten free, you do gluten free stuff or
Yeah, we do
yeah.
gluten-free and keto also.
Oh, keto. Tita, you can
Keto?
do
How
keto.
can you make this as a keto? I do keto.
Well, instead of using the real ube, like the potato itself, I use the extract to get the ube flavor.
Okay.
Oh
And
my
then you
gosh,
mix
you are
that
a
into some.
genius.
Mm-hmm.
You are a genius.
Thank you.
No, that's great. No, that's awesome. Like, cause that's if you think about like a lot of like Filipino like food, a
I'm
lot of
really
like our
open.
food isn't necessarily like healthy, but
Yeah.
I've seen a lot like more recently where they try to keep it like keto, they try to keep it vegan, or they try to keep it healthy. So it's super awesome how you incorporate that and kind of reach to the masses in that way. Let me try the ube coconut swirl cookie. You want to explain
durian,
that one?
but it doesn't taste durian really. But this is a durian.
Hold on. Tita, you're ahead of me. I'm having her explain the ube coconut swirl.
So the ube coconut swirl is actually something I saw online like a long time ago, and I was like, oh, eventually I'll do that. And then when I opened my business like a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? I was like, let me finally bring that idea to fruition. And so I like the idea of like playing the ube and the coconut off each other because they're just such a great combo, and they're like kind of a classic Filipino flavor.
You have some fans watching saying you're amazing, she's amazing, her pastries are amazing. So shout out to your friends that are supporting you. Yeah, everything we've had is so good. Do you want to talk about the durian? Because I did not have that, Tita. I had it and it's gone because it was really good. But you must. Some people don't like durian. Do you like durian personally?
I've actually never had durian before. It was actually one of my friends down in LA asked for some wedding desserts for her friend's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the durian mochi kind of came to. And I've actually, before I made the durian mochi, I'd never had durian before.
Mm.
My daughter said, I like the toffee chocolate chip cookie.
That's the one we save for last. But for,
oh gosh, somebody ate it already. My daughter ate it. What the heck? I didn't taste it.
You don't? Oh, it's gone?
It's gone. This is open.
Oh no.
This is open. I told her not to eat anything. I think the
her
only
daughter
one
ate the
that's not
cookie.
open is this because she's not a fan of ube. And so she said sorry. Well, too late.
Do your kids always go into your cookie jar too? Your cookie?
They do, yeah.
I'm sure they're your taste testers. No, but the durian one was really good. Do you use fresh durian, or you have to scrape that stuff and that smells the house up?
Oh no, I used the durian paste for the mochi.
Okay. Do you like durian, Tita?
I like durian, but I'm telling you, I don't like the smell of it.
It's really funky.
Yeah, but this you cannot really smell that it's really durian though. It's not that, if you smell durian, the real fruit, it's like, whoa, what is that? But her cookie is not. But I like this though.
Yeah. And then somebody said, giving ideas, Samantha from Masarap Box, she was saying you should try, have you ever tried to do a champorado cookie with tuyo flakes?
Oh, no, I've actually never done that before. That's a good idea, though.
There's ideas, like a sweet and salty type cookie. That's an idea.
So you like to experiment stuff. You like to experiment something.
Yeah.
Oh my
With
gosh, what
flavors.
about adobo cookie?
Oh, I actually make an adobo munchie mix.
Oh, really?
So it's like an adobo Chex mix, yeah.
Oh, is it like salty or sweet or mix?
It's mostly salty. It's like a little bit of both. So if you've ever had the for coffee Chex mix before, it's like that, but with like so it's like I just reduce like the soy sauce and the vinegar with like garlic powder, onion powder. I put the bay leaves in there, just reduce that down, and then I mix it into the cereal, and then I bake it, and it's just like when you smell it, you're just like, whoa, that's adobo, and when you taste it, it's definitely.
That is so cool. I love like how you like experiment with stuff and like get to do different flavors.
You are a genius.
Thank you.
She's a food genius. So like what I know you started it recently, but like growing up, like what was like kind of like what was your passion to go into the food industry and to really like go after it? I know like a lot of people say it's kind of like being surrounded by it growing up and their parents. Is that the same for you or?
Oh yeah, definitely growing up, just like the family gatherings, like I'll never forget this one time when I was little. My mom and my grandma were cooking for a family gathering, and I like would just sneak carrots off of their cutting board, and I was like hiding under the table, just like eating them, and just like watching them do, like just make the food was amazing.
I think it's the Kapampangan in you because Kapampangans they love to cook and eat.
Yeah.
They,
I think
they,
so.
you guys can really cook. You guys can
Yeah.
really cook.
So other than like the sweets and treats, you also like enjoy cooking like regular like meals, and do you like that, or is your passion really more of the pastries? And
My passion's mostly for the pastries. I do like doing like savory breads and whatnot, but
mm,
mostly like baking in general.
yeah, and people don't realize like the hard work it takes to like bake cookies and to do that. Like, can you explain kind of like the process, like how let's say life in the day of Nika's Mad Sweets? What's it like?
So I mostly wake up at like 7 in the morning,
Wow.
get ready. Yeah. I have a 2-year-old, so she wakes up early, so then she wakes up with me. So yeah, then I just start doing production for the day, get the cookies ready. So I'll just like get softened butter, kind of I have a big whiteboard where I kind of figure out my production, my prep list for like the different days to get ready for pop-ups on the weekends.
That's awesome. I have one more cookie, so I'm gonna eat that, and you can explain this last one. So the one you missed, Tita, it's actually an interesting one, and I really liked it because I took a bite already. It's rich in chocolate, but it's miso toffee. So like the miso soup from the Japanese restaurant, it has some miso in
Really?
the cookie.
Well, how can I tell someone ate it? So,
I
so
can save you a little bit.
I have a question for you. I like to bake, but I'm not a baker. I'm always like have a problem with like I'm gonna cook something good. For example, I'm gonna cook whatever. For example, tiramisu. Okay. Now that day will be nice, but if I'm gonna do it again, it's not the same thing. What is the problem with that, with the consistency? I have the same. I do measure. I do all the steps, but it's always different every time I try to bake something. What's the problem with that? Can you tell me what's the problem, or what something wrong that I'm not, what I'm doing wrong?
That's interesting. I don't know. I
Is
wish
it
I could give
sometimes?
you an answer for that one.
I
Because
was like
sometimes I have the
maybe
same problem
sometimes I
too.
feel like it can be like temperature, like Florida can the weather like
Maybe
that.
Oh
what
yeah,
is
because it's
this?
humid there.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
probably why. Or maybe Tita, you just really need help, and Nika needs to just come over and help show you. We need you on an
Yeah,
episode
I
to make
I
with us.
I really don't know what's like. They say room temperature. Okay, what's the room temperature? Okay,
Oh.
and then which I really don't know. I'm not a kitchen person. I can wash the dishes, but I'm not a cook. I'm not a baker. But I'm always in my head. I'm a baker because I like to bake. But every time I cook something, it's not always the same. So every time I go to the parties, it's like bring this one next time. So, but it's different the next time. So they always ask me, "What did you do? Did you do something different?" I said, "No, it's the same thing." So maybe it's the room temperature now.
Yeah, there could be different things. So sometime in the near future, we'll welcome you to come to the kitchen, and we'll bake some cookies and learn from you
Awesome.
with
We'll
your
do something
daughters.
like this. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we always like to do something fun, right? To get to know your personality a little bit. So game Kanaba, are you ready?
Sure, I'm ready.
So I'm calling this game just a little, just a little fun game, but we're calling it, because it's Nika's Mad Sweets, I'm calling this game Sweet or Sour. Okay? So I'm going to give you a food item, and since you're all related to food, and all you're going to tell me is sweet is something that you like, and sour is no. And it's just to get to know you. All right?
Okay.
And then me and Tita will name an item really quickly, and you're just gonna say sweet, sour, or based on your personality and what you like. All right?
Okay.
Ready?
Don't know about this game.
We're always spontaneous. So, all
I
right.
have to make it up.
First one, balut.
Sweet.
Ooh, she likes the balut. Adobo.
Sweet.
Okay. Let's see if there's something we can catch. Filipino she doesn't like. How about dinuguan?
Sweet. I love dinuguan.
Dinuguan cookie.
Oh no.
Kare-kare.
Sweet.
Sisig.
Trying to catch something that might be sour.
Oh, super sweet.
Pinakbet.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet.
Okay. Tortang talong.
Sour.
Oh, she don't like tortang talong.
No, I think it's a texture. Sour.
What was it?
Caldereta.
Caldereta? Oh, afritada.
Sweet.
Tinola.
Jollibee. Oh wait, you said bibingka?
Oh, which one?
Bibingka, I think is what Tita said.
Sweet.
Jollibee.
Sweet.
Chowking.
Sour.
Oh.
Red ribbon.
Sweet.
Nikas Mad Sweets.
Super sweet.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, that's just a little fun game that we wanted to do with you tonight. And we really appreciate your time sharing your business and sharing your cookies and your sweets with us.
Awesome.
Before we sign out, we always like to ask our guests to kind of shout out anybody that they want to shout out or talk about some of your next events. Also, we had some people ask how can they order because they're ready to try them. And if they can, if you ship and where do you ship? So if you want to give out that information, I'll give you the platform now.
Okay. I would just like to shout out my family for supporting me in everything I do. Especially my parents down in San Diego. My in-laws are always super supportive. My husband, he's my business partner also, so he's really he's just always there helping me. As far as our next events, definitely this upcoming Friday, the Whimsy Market at the Miracle Mile from 5 to 9 on Friday. I do ship. I only ship mostly just like cookies and anything that's not too perishable. Like I can't ship the cheesecakes because they'll melt in the different weathers. Unfortunately, I cannot ship to Hawaii or Alaska just because the shipping is really expensive over there. But yeah, if you want to order, just check out my website. It's nikasmadsweets.com. And then on my Instagram is usually where I have my pop-up menus, which is at Nikas Mad Sweets.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Tita, you have any last words for Nika? And we just think you're a pastry genius with some of the flavors, and I guess we would encourage you to continue experimenting, and hopefully sometime we can experiment in the kitchen with you.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, continue experimenting. And I like the way, the adobo cookie. I want to taste.
The adobo Chex Mix. Is that the one?
Yeah, the adobo Chex Mix.
Have you tried an adobo cookie?
I've actually never tried that before. That does sound interesting, though.
Yeah, that might be something. Maybe
My
Tita's
God,
onto something.
I don't know
think
how you
so.
do it though. How are you gonna do that? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like with some of the flavors, it's like with the miso, like toffee. It's you never know because sometimes it's like the sweet and salty always blends in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, someone told me more toffee cookies, please.
Tell her to go order online. Check out if everybody's watching. Go check out her her Instagram and her website and order today. And we'll be posting up the video sometime shortly for everyone to see and for us to promote more. But we thank you so much for joining us today on KAPWA Talk, and we look forward to hopefully meeting you in person soon and meeting your family.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good night.
Bye. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Tita and KUYA. If you like this channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.